Left hand side of your screen, we are gonna have the team known as LiLi is a boy. We have Horsepants on the Jane, a Chu8 on the Illidan, Araragi on the Malfurion, Moonfair on the Valor, and now coming to the mid lane as well, Chillatek on that Uther. And it's probably going to be a standard Uther with that Conjurer's Pursuit.
And for Team Luxury on the top side here, playing the Brightwing, we do have Junamex. Oh, joining him also will be Kabinks on the Anubrak. Cinder will be playing on that Sylvanas. In the middle lane, we have Spearback playing on the Mirrodin, and bottom, we will have C playing on. Yep, CGG will be playing that Yara all by their lonesome, but it actually kind of looks like we do have a 1-3-1 coming out against a 1-1.
Yeah, so Mirrodin's going to have a bit of a tricky time trying to de-push this in mid. We actually have Brightwing going for the bribe here instead of the scouting drone, and we're going to see Moonfair and Araragi roam up to the top lane to help out their buddy Chu8, because Sylvanas has a lot of push, Brightwing has wave clear, and of course these beetles that Kabink is going to be spawning just means that it soaks up even more towers. Moonfair trying to get in here from the angle, just trying to get some wave clearers. They do land the bolt there onto Cinder, but doesn't really do too much at all.
Most of the action is happening up here. We do see mid lane just a little back and forth, bottom lane CG having a pretty good time pushing out here against Chillatek. We'll have to see what goes on, just a little back and forth, but top lane back and forth. They're trying to get onto it. Ragi does get knocked up a bit, but it's going to be able to get out safely. Does land the root onto Cinder. So much damage is coming out. They do get the polymorph onto it, but it's not going to be enough as Horsepants comes out with the kill. Will they be able to get on Brightwing? Nope, Brightwing will be able to escape, but Ragi actually getting very, very low. Great pick out by him.
Yeah, Horsepants there with the Cone of Cold securing that kill. It was Araragi's snare which really set that one up. And the luxury player just overstepping the mark, getting caught and got punished for it. And that's something you really can't do in this lane phase. Luckily for him though, he did have two other players here just to soak up the XP while he was gone. So XP still only a very slight lead in the favour of LiLi as a boy. Whereas in the mid lane, Chu8, he's not really going to lose this lane. It'll probably go even here. It's just going to be back and forth soaking. Bot lane, however, Chillatek will have a problem. His wave clear isn't great. GG has a lot of single target damage and a lot of push potential. He's gone for that reconstitution. He's got those envenom spines as well, just meaning he's a lot safer when he's pushing down there.
Once again, this Mirrodin on this map is not having to push too much. We do see this Thunderclap build coming out, which is pretty nice. So, you know, getting in there, being able to really slow everyone up will be nice for him. Horsepants taking a bit of damage right there is going to be able to get healed up by Ragi. And we do have the first tribute spawning in the top lane.
Yeah, we do. It is where these tri-lanes are. We see Mirrodin coming up immediately here. Does get dismounted, misses his stun, and we'll leap over to safety there as Kabink now going to try and channel this. The snare does come out, however, just to zone them away a little bit.
And picking up, they're going to go and spread out that damage as their team such good AoE. You have Cinder thrown in, trying to interrupt them just a bit. Both teams back and forth trying to find a way to get either onto the other or get a channel onto this tribute. But right now it looks like Chu8 actually going in is going to start doing a lot of damage, so let's get stunned up. But Spearback has to be careful as he's taking a lot of damage. Will be able to get out of the root, actually still gets treated in the end. And once again, just back and forth from both of these teams.
Yeah, it certainly is, as now Luxury try and grab themselves some control here. Meanwhile, Moonfair is soaking this top lane, which is something that Luxury will only do once it gets to their tower. Moonfair really has to clear this one. Aragi's already taken a lot of damage. Chu8 trying to get a channel off here, but he will be interrupted. In fact, he got forced away more than anything there. As Cinder's escape is on cooldown for about 5 seconds, so he's going to have to play super safe here in the back.
Moonfair actually taking a lot of damage, but Horseman's getting in there. Going to be able to do a lot more. But this actually may be at the back office. We do see actually is going to go ahead and tap, come back, but Kabinks should be able to safely get this unless a Moonfire comes out. Nope, he's going to get, Aragi's going to get stunned up, actually taking a lot of damage. Will he be able to get out? He's trying to heal himself up. He's doing such a good job, but Horsepants will be the next target. He's able to escape. Will be no kills, but Juby has been picked up by Team Luxury.
Yeah, it has. That gives them the lead, but Chu8 here going on to Spearback, trying to get onto him. Spearback trying to leap away. You've got to think that he's going to get out of this, and he most certainly will. Really nice prolonged fight. Well, This is why I want to see actual Mexican teams play some heroes, because then I can actually say it's a Mexican standoff there at that tribute. But XP did come out pretty even, but only now are we going to see LiLi as a boy get punished for this, because now they've lost 2 towers in the top lane. Moonfair's forced away, but we're going to see a potential 3-on-3 here.
Actually, Chu coming out is helping out. Cinder taking a lot of damage. Does get Venom onto him. Will he be able to escape? So much healing's coming out. Brightwing will be able to keep him alive. Has to get out. Being careful. We'll pop that first aid to help keep him alive. But that is it. The damage coming out massive, even when Moonfair wasn't there. So they'll have Team Luxury will have to be careful. We do have the next tribute spawning in the bottom lane, or mid bottom here.
Horsepants caught out there in the mid lane, however. They tried going on to Spearbeck, Chew8 and Horsepants, but then Kabink came along and it was just the CC Train Pain, or Pain Train, whichever way around you want to put it, as this is going to be another tribute in LiLi as a boy territory. That's going to go over to Team Luxury here. They get it just in the nick of time there, and that's going to be 2-0. Aragi's going to try and come in. He gets a 3-man route, but they just can't capitalize on this right now.
And while this is happening, the push potential coming out of Team Luxury is just hitting home right now. They've already gotten 4 towers. They're up just about maybe a fourth of a level though. So we'll have to see what they decide to do in the bottom lane here. We do have Ragi and Moonfair pushing out middle lane against Kabink, and we'll have to see. Right now it's pretty much a race to see who can get Tim first. Next tribute is really crucial for the side of actually both teams. We want to see LiLi making sure they deny that first curse coming out, but also for Team Luxury, if they can get it, they will get that curse. Right now we are about to see level 10 hit for almost so close to it. Looks like they might try to engage Ray. Then actually back. There we go.
Yep, it's tribute time though. This is in the bottom side of the map, and they're just going to have to give this one up, I feel. Brightwing just went for the very sneaky move there, made her way into the enemy jungle, bribed this easy camp, creating pressure in the top lane, meaning Araragi has to stay up here or they'll lose some damage onto their towers. The tribute is down in this bot lane, and we could see a 10v10 fight. We do in fact have the Tranquility, the Divine Shield, Metamorphosis, Strafe, and of course Water Elemental. And we're actually seeing Locust Swarm on the Anubrak to give him more sustainers. They're actually going to go for the push.
Yep. No, actually, it looks like the Horse Pants taking a lot of damage. We'll have to get the Divine Shield onto him. We do have Mune actually doing such great damage from behind the wall right there. They will be able to pick up the first kill on the Beings. Spearbeck taking a lot of damage. Both of the tanks are down on the side of Team Luxury, and such a great fight coming out. Despite it looking like it was actually going to go Team Luxury's way, the Divine Shield just showing its worth right there. The Tranquility helping keeping everybody sustained. The positioning from the side,
yeah, Moonfair
was just huge.
Moonfair just played that one so well, but we do still have this easy camp in the top lane that's just taken down a tower, a gate, and a wall, and it might even get another tower here just to get some XP. But Moonfair's position just in that little horseshoe bit there was perfect. The more came in from Zagara, but if anything, that just helped out Horsepants even more. It gave him an even narrower channel to get those Cone of Colds and Blizzards off, and it just worked wonders. And then Moonfair was protected just by walls alone, and it worked really well. Really nice trade by them.
The creep sweeper from Chu coming out, making sure that there's not too much of this creep being spread around. Looks like we do have another one of the tributes coming up. Both teams are setting up for it. We do have most of the ultimates except for 2 up on the side of LiLi, but there will only be 1 up, which is the blink heal coming out of Team Luxury, so they'll have to be careful right now.
Yeah, they need to just dance around here, try and stall for about 10 seconds or so. If the Metamorphosis Divine Shield combo goes off within the next 2 seconds, and they really commit to this, Moonfair are going to have to interrupt there. Then they could have come out on top, but now that they've given time for these heroics to come off, we're actually going to see Spearbeck try and engage.
You have the ultimates coming out. It's not going to land too much Moonfair, which means that there will be a safe tribute being picked up for the side of Team Luxury. But as we see in the bottom here, the boss has actually done quite a bit of damage against Team Luxury. It's going to go ahead and push down here, which will be nice for them. This middle lane, though, does seem to be the choice for Team Luxury as they are pushing it down.
Yep, they've already got the 2 towers here, as they're now going to start clearing the way. This is why Uther is quite a good pick on Cursed Hollow. If you do get cursed, you can, of course, heal your minions up with that wave of light. Zagara there's going to get rooted, but they can't really capitalize on this, but Chew8 certainly thinks he can.
Metamorphosis starts with the Divine Shield. You have a good Wailing Arrow going into the back. It's going to force Meanfair out. But Shuei trying to do as much as he can. They will turn on the Spearback. Spearback is in his ulti, but he's actually taking a lot of damage. He will stay alive. Kaving's trying to get out there. Will he be the first one to fall here? Yes, he will. Will they be able to change this? Meanfair has been able to tap and come back a bit here. The silence on to Chu doesn't mean anything as he is able to pick up the kill on the Brightwing. A good 2 for 0 for the side of LiLi will help them against this curse.
Yeah, they were able to take a good trade here, and they're gonna move up to this boss here, knowing that they have the numbers advantage. They also have the heroics advantage. Strafe is back up again from the initial use at the tribute itself, but Spearback, Syndra, and GG, they're gonna do their best to try and interrupt them on this, and that's exactly what's gonna happen here. Strafe being used as Brightwing TP's in.
Spearback going in big will actually be shrunk right there. Well, there's enough damage coming out. He's taking so much. Jimix and Spearback so low, but it doesn't mean anything as Uther will be the first one to fall, but he's just able to heal up right now. So much heals are going to be able to come out of him. We do have Aragi belt helping. They are forcing them out as Meanfair is low on mana. We do have the Vines coming out, and it will force them back, and it's actually very nice. It's going to force them off of the boss, despite them not only being able to pick up that Uther kill.
Yeah, I mean, Spearback did try going in there. He did what he needed to do and force them out, but it seems like LiLi is a boy. They want round number 2 here. Water Elemental's up, Metamorphosis is up, as is Divine Shield. They could potentially get something done here. They're just trying to force them off the boss, which has gone back into its pit. It started regenning, but it didn't completely reset, and it's going to be on about 1k health now, and that's gone down. The Metamorphosis coming in, though.
So much damage coming out. The Maul actually not hitting anyone. Chue is taking a lot of damage. Will he be able to get the Divine Shield? No, he's not, as Uther was just a little bit late there. You have one member. Will it be 2 members going down? We have 2 members down for the side. LiLi is a boy, but will they be able to pick up a third? Yes, they will. So much damage is going down. We do have Team Luxury. Was able to get the boss, but only the support players are up right now. They're chasing after both of them. Chill Tech taking a lot of damage. Aragi taking a lot of damage. Also, which one will be the first to fall? Chill Tech.
I feel like it's going to be Malfurion.
Yep, Chill Tech playing Ring Around the Rosie will keep him alive just long enough, but he is going to fall once again. So a 5 for 0 plus the boss in favor of Team Luxury.
Yep, really nice pickup from them there. It was so close. Just the Metamorphosis going in to try and steal the boss away was kind of like a panic move, I guess, but there wasn't the full-on support that they needed. The Divine Shield didn't come in when it was needed, and then Illidan got polymorphed as soon as he came out of that Metamorphosis. He didn't get much health back from it, and as soon as he went down, I believe it was then Moonfair that tried getting in there to try and secure the boss, but found it really, really hard, and they just gave up a lot of their map control that they did have. LiLi as a boy. This top keep already very, very low now, whereas they've only got 1 fort here. The levels may be pretty even, but when it comes to structures, Team Luxury certainly have the lead here.
Right now, we really have to see. We've seen the strength coming out of the team fight from LiLi, but this really conservative, this really, well-known comp, what's going on in the meta, the 2 support, or the 2 tanks, the 1 healer, the damage coming out is just really big, but Chill Tech actually going to face check this kill bush, is going to be the one to fall, and have to be careful right there. He's going to fall, which means that this boss is going to look pretty for the side of Team Luxury.
Unless, of course, they go for another Hail Mary with this Metamorphosis. They have the Tranquility available if they want to go in, but I would certainly advise against it here. Just give this boss up, let it take down your fort, and then just go from there. Try and grab this tribute if you can. But even then, they might not be able to get that, as Cinder now rotating up. LiLi as a boy still very slow to get up there, but no, it looks like they're just going to push with the boss, which is a fine move, I think. This fort's going to go down from 1 more shot. There it is. The tower won't exactly do much, and we could see a keep go down here, or at least take a severe amount of damage.
And I agree with this move, and looking into it, what bad happened last fight was she went in, Chill Tech wasn't there, he was alive, but he was having to make his way there. Yes, actually taking a bit of damage. Now, without the Divine Shield, she was just a sitting target. There's so much good interrupt coming out. There's like the Polymorph, Impale, Burrow, we have the hammers coming out, Mirrodin can just really send him up, and just like last time, so he really has to wait. I'm glad they didn't decide to make the same mistake, but right now this keep is going to be the first one to fall. This still half health goal or boss is pushing down. Wonder if we'll see an engage from the side of LiLi. Oh, no, actually it looks like Team Luxury is just going to back off here.
Yep, this boss shouldn't get rid of the shield here. And it won't do. As LiLi is a boy... Team Luxury, sorry, they're just going to back away. Zagara will take the easy camp here. They'll clear out mid and then see what's on the map for them to take. Right now, the enemy easy camp is up in 20 seconds. We could see Brightwing try and bribe that one again, but I feel as if LiLi is a boy won't let that one happen. They could potentially go for an engage here in the mid lane, knowing that Sylvanas is top. It looks like Chillitek wants to get in here, but the tribute is coming up. They need this one to get a curse, and they need this one to actually give them a chance of getting back into this game. It's a 2-level deficit right now. If they fight this, it's not the worst thing in the world. They were trying to move up to top to pick off Cinder, but now they'll rotate back down to try and grab this tribute for themselves.
Moonfire is coming out, just try to locate. They won't do another face shot, but Chewie going in, taking a lot of damage, does have the shield on him. Is going to go ahead and Metamorph. They are doing so much damage, but Junix has to get out. Will they be able to get on Spearback? Spearback might be the first one to fall here. Yes, he is. Cinder is going to be the choice of Chew, but Kabinks taking so much damage from the rest of the team. Chewie doing such a great job on the Illidan, being that person to be able to zone out everybody. Allowed his team to get onto those tanks and get those 2 kills. Now they're going to get the curse, and this is exactly what they need.
That was a perfect blood for blood that came in there from Moonfair. He was just at the back of the tribute. He had Spearbeck on him, used his blood for blood on Spearbeck while he was in avatar form, got a huge chunk of health back, did a huge amount of damage, and then was able to, with the help of Aragi's heals on top, just take down Spearbeck. Chew8 though also did a great job, initially zoning out the Brightwing plus one other, then rotated upwards, zoned out even more players, and worked out really, really well. However, someone needs to base maybe soon to deal with that easy camp and soon to be catapult. The catapults should go down very quickly to these minions, but the easy camp is something they need to deal with. Chillitek's still low here when they're sieging. They could make it a aggressive play for the boss in the top while there's pressure here. Or they could maybe just turn and engage. They have all that they need, Metamorphosis and Divine Shield that is, and the Strafe available for more damage. It looks like they might just make the safe play, rotate up towards mid, and then just go from there.
The Stormbolt missing out, so we do top one being, looks like all the first sports have been taken now. It's really good for the side of LiLi. This helps them get back in the game a little bit. Looks like it might finally fall here. This giant...
Yeah, it should do. It's done 2% to the core though, which is more than they probably ever expected it to be. Chew8 trying to get in here. Divine Shield being used early though.
Can go straight in there, but a Maul on to the bottom might be enough for them. We do have the silence coming on the 2 of the members. They can't do anything. Spearback is being able to zone all the members. Chew8 trying to do whatever he can inside all of them. It's actually being surprisingly still pretty healthy. Spearback will be the first one to fall. The root coming down on to the Brightwing. Will they be able to pick up the kill onto her? Yes, they will. That'll be a 2 for 1. I'm sorry, in the favor of LiLi as Uther did fall. He was doing Chillitek actually doing a great job helping keep Chew8 up there, which actually just really helped them out this whole entire fight.
Yeah, and now they're going to go for the same play that they went for last time, but with longer death timers. They have much more of a window to try and take this. Kabink could go in here and potentially do something. Cinder very, very low. Has to be super safe here. Kabink just running kind of like a CC roll here. The Beatles...
back. Horse fans decide to turn on the Cinder. They probably could have gotten the kill. He's actually going to turn now. Then Venom is on Cinder.
Ooh.
Cinder does not be able to escape right there. Great pickup by them. Boss also being picked up. Chew8 deciding to go ahead and once again clear out a lot of this creep with the help of Moonfair, but great pickup by them, but kind of questionable play from the side of Team Luxury.
Yeah, to try and go for that, I guess they thought it worked last time, but that was because they had the Brightwing TP coming in. This time they're not so lucky. LiLi is a boy, they're going to back away from this one with 20 talents in hand. Storm Shield, Bolt, Vengeance coming in on Strafe, firing those penetrating bolts. Moonfair actually only died once so far, been very, very safe, and I guess when you have that double support, you're able to go for that heroic improvement. Uther going for the redemption. Chillitek died quite a bit already this game. Once he does revive after that ghost form, he'll be able to get some more CC down and just continue through that way. And we actually have the demonic form going for that attack speed bonus to 50%.
Right now, it's actually Moonfair doing a great job. 48,000 damage. Have Horse Pants at 47,000 damage, but it looks like another Fighting Cyrus.
Sing does
go ahead
not
and use
hit.
that impale. A lot of damage coming out from Unfair with that penetrating rounds coming out. There's so much damage going on to them. They're going to be able to blow up Kabinks. Will they turn on the Spearback? So much damage coming out from Unfair. Actually decides to turn and help out. They will be able to pick up the Bright Wing. Horse Pants and Chew8 deciding that they just want to go onto this. Actually, it looks like Chew's going to go ahead and turn. Yep,
Horse
they
Pants
picked
wants
up the
this.
boss. Yep. He wants to go in. He needs to jump on his horse though and go ahead and get in there. Chew trying to do his best using those abilities to try to get in. Will it be enough though? We do have Rocky coming in. If he can get that snare down, a lot of damage will be able to come out.
Yep.
Yep, he's going to go ahead. Oh, no, almost misses. Spearback gets a great Storm Balled off. Is going to be able to help him survive there. But once again, just such great play coming out of LiLi.
Yeah, as this boss is going to push down this keep. They have a lot of good siege potential as well with the Illidan just darting around, tries to draw focus, and then suddenly he's somewhere else. Moonfair just there in the back doing a lot of damage to the keep as well. And quick look at the healing numbers. In fact, let's hold that thought as Moonfair using those penetrating bolts gets a lot of damage down, and this should be the game.
And the healthy boss like that, your whole entire team up, so much damage going down onto Zagara. They will be able to pick up that kill. You have Kabinks shrunk right there, Stormbeck. They're trying to look onto it, they're actually getting on the Moonfair. Will they be able to get enough damage down? Moonfair taking so much, but everyone's just on that core as it does reach 0%. Great game by both teams, but wow, from LiLi. Able
Yeah.
to pull it out in the end.
After their initial quote-unquote throw, at the top boss I think it was, where they kind of went for a Hail Mary and it just really didn't work out for them. I think Team Luxury had a good amount of control in that game, but then somehow LiLi as a boy were able to come back into that through the zoning potential of Chew8 on that Illidan, and Moonfair's positioning. He's really impressed me in that game. The timing of the Blood for Bloods, the targets, his positioning in the team fights, the perfect positioning in that horseshoe in the mid lane when there was the initial big team fight that came in, and those healing numbers as well. Araragi doing super good healing, double that of the Uther, and Brightwing just not on par with that one. As again, Valor, that hero damage 60k, almost double Illidan, and Chew8 was doing a lot of damage.
And looking at their comp, it was definitely one of those comps that you had to play perfectly in order to win, and it showed it right there. When they threw, in quotation marks, at the top boss, it was because Uther wasn't there, and I'm pretty sure it would have went different if the Uther was able to get the Divine Shield onto him. Once they had that, they didn't lose any fights. Some were a little bit close, but just positioning was so great from the team. I have to give it to him. I really enjoyed casting that game. I love seeing games like that, and great game. Also, the Team Luxury, they did a great job there, but LiLi moves on.
Yeah, just one more point before we head to a break is I feel like Anubrag should have taken Web Blast there. If you Web Blast either Illidan or Vala, or like Illidan, Vala, or Jaina, you can then pick off one of the other two. And because if they'd have Web Blasted Illidan, like that then allows Muradin and Sylvanas to actually get in the fight and do what they need to do. If you'd have Web Blasted, say, Chillatek, before like he's able to get a Divine Shield, Illidan is then squishy as heck and you can actually polymorph him. I don't think the Locust Swarm really had its value in that one. Web Blast would have given a lot more. But guys, we're going to head to a short break while we get the next game set up. It will be the quarterfinals now, and it will be LiLi as a boy up against a team of which we don't know yet. So guys, stay tuned, don't go anywhere. We'll see you in just a few minutes.